Friends only imply we living in violence. So ride with a 9 to 5 with no one beside you. Be mindful who fall in line with living is vital. The guys who will count your dimes will switch up and snipe you. Damn, what a tragic story to tell. Half these niggas can finish shit cause shit they know it themselves. When the silence so deep it's noisy as hell. Spent your life running away from the churches just to meet your Lord in a cell. But the man inside you succeeds because the boy would have failed. Receptive to
What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Cyclops right here with another edition of After the Music Stops, brought to you by Hicks Cartel Radio. And we back again. Me and my tag team partner. Let them know who you are.
It's me. It's your girl, Mocha the Mack. That's what they call me or whatever. And as always, I'm so excited to be here on After the Music Stops. Yeah.
Hey, we like to have a good old time each and every week, and we got another special guest. But before we bring him on, let's go to a quick commercial break from our sponsors.
My song.
My name is Scola De Niro, Emmy-nominated executive producer, singer, songwriter, and music producer from the multi-platinum group Drew Hill. When it's time to wind down, there's only one choice of wine for me, and that's Pilate. It's 2 a.m. and no one's here, my love, to stop us from grooving. Hey, 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 babe, let your head hang down tonight, my love. Slip on your lingerie and let's get personal.
All right. Before I start singing the whole song, like, yes, that was Polari Wines by Chrissy. And if y'all want to check out the song, I be meaning forget to tell y'all this. Y'all can check out Scola De Niro's album, Scola De Niro Lost Treasures, and that is on the album. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. And the whole album's dope. But it's not about them. It's about our special guest today.
Who's our special guest today, Cyclops?
So I've been following this man because I've heard a few songs by him for a hot little minute, and
Okay.
I love his versatility, and we're gonna get into that today.
He one
But
of
I'll
y'all
go.
Texas boys? He one of you
No,
with them?
no, no,
Okay.
no. So let's get right to it. We're gonna bring him on screen, and we're gonna let him introduce himself to the world and reintroduce himself to those who know him.
Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking, y'all? My name is Metane, man. I want to say thank y'all for having me. I'm excited to be here. Uh, it's a beautiful opportunity, and finally be able to sit on stage with y'all, man. So it's a blessing, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But before we get started, loosen up. This is a good. We don't like to call this a interview. This
Yeah.
is a conversation.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? Tell
this.
us about you. Come on now.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want me to dive deep? I mean, I ain't know how far
Yeah, like.
I mean,
to
come
talk
on
all
with
day.
it.
If y'all want me to, I can talk all day. All right, man. Listen, my name is Metane. A lot of people call me Tane for short, or AKA Mercy. I'll get back to that in a minute. I'm out in Orlando, so I'm not in Texas.
Let's
We
go.
Orlando, Florida right now. I hail from the Midwest between St. Louis and Chicago, up the whole down 55. Shout out to my people in Bloomington. That's where I came down here from. But I've been in Orlando for a while now, so this is where I've been running. This is where I've been, pushing my music the hardest out here. And this week is a very special week. And actually, y'all are the kickoff of this week. This is called Mercy Week because I actually got an album that's dropping this Friday. So y'all are the first to be able to interview me in this process. So this is exciting because this is the kickoff week. So it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit. And where y'all at right now?
Yeah,
I'm in-
Florida. That's why I'm so
Well,
hyped. Cause
yeah.
Y'all in Florida?
No, I'm not in Florida. No. I'm in Texas. I'm in San Antonio. So I
Okay.
am a Texas boy. So
Okay.
yes, diehard Cowboys fan all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. But the reason I was saying that is because I'm having a listening party on Thursday at First Class Smoke Shop in Lounge. So, hey, DJ
Okay.
Cyclops, just go ahead and hop a flight real quick and pull up to the,
Hey, you
right,
know,
to the
shoot,
Mac. Yeah,
if it was that easy, I would. Like,
no,
yeah, I saw the Mercy schedule for this week, and I was like, dang, I
yeah,
wish I would have known. So yeah, like, cause you got the listening party on the 12th, correct?
yep. Listen to party on the 12th at First Class.
And then you have the album release on the 13th.
Yep, the 13th, Friday the 13th, real special day. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
let me ask you this: why such why did you choose Friday the 13th? Because you know some people are superstitious about Friday the
Some
13th.
people are superstitious about Friday the 13th. Well, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see 13. I know it's kind of backwards in the camera, but 13 is one of my favorite numbers. And also,
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of horror. Halloween is like my thing, you know. Now, not to get it misconstrued, I am a man of God. I pray every day.
Okay.
You know, I know some people might be like, whoa,
Right. Go ahead. Clarify.
you see the cross and everything. Let me put that out there. Mercy is just a character. It's just a horror character that, you know, that I've developed and based around the lore of Halloween. So when Friday the 13th was coming up, I figured that would be the perfect date to be able to drop the album Mercy on the 13th because it represents who Mercy is, but also too, it's not only about horror, it's also about mercy that God has given me on my life to be able to be here today. So it's a double entendre. So people are going to be very surprised by the album.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha,
I like
gotcha.
it. I'm
So
interested.
let me ask you this: since your lucky number is 13, what
Yeah.
is your birthday date?
21st, February 21st.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with that. It's all good.
Uh, okay. All right. So let us know how long have you been in the music game?
I've been in the music game for a long time. I first started writing when I was around 12, 13 years old. Started out in elementary school, just writing in the hallways. And then I first started taking it seriously around 15. That's the first time I hit the stage, was around 15. And then I started touring in the Midwest with a lot of big artists around that time. And then also doing tours within the South too as well. And once I moved out here to Orlando, I just continued to develop and push it forward. So I've been in the game for a while. I've been on TV shows with Crooked Eye called One Shot on BET. I've been on America's Got Talent. I've been on there too. Been on the Steve Harvey show. So I've been doing it for a while. You know, I got a very well decorated resume, but I'm just trying to keep adding to it to keep building up those accolades to another
yeah.
stature. But I've been in the game for a minute.
So when you say you've
Period.
been on the Steve Harvey show, which show? Because you know he got tons of them.
He got tons of man. Listen. All I can tell you is I was on there. Listen, I have to go through the archives and pull it
So
up.
it was it like a TV show?
The Steve Harvey TV show
Okay,
on there.
okay.
Yeah, I'll have to go through the archives and find out. I can't even tell you what they named it after I was on there. I have no idea. But I was on there though.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, Mocha, it's on you.
Okay, so what made you get into music? I mean, you kind of told us about like you been into horror and the whole theme of mercy, but like what all started it for you? Has that always been a thing?
Music has always been in my family. So my mother sang and she would always sing. So she introduced me to like a lot of records, 70s and 60s records. And my grandfather, rest his soul, he would sing too. And then in the house they were harmonizing. The shit just sounded really dope. And I would just sit in front of the TV and try to, mimic, the voices and the hip hop. And later on, I figured that let me just try to give it a try and see where it can take me. And I didn't know that the reaction that I got would be so monumental in my life because I got a lot of positive praise and I got a lot of critique too, but I got a lot of positive praise. And that is what led me to be able to push forward within music. And I develop a passion for it. When people see me in person, it's completely different than the person that you see on stage. On stage is a different monster, is a different beast. It's kind of like I live to be able to perform on stage. It's a huge passion of mine. And I listen to music all day, every day. And even though I'm a hip hop artist, I'm mainly listening to neo soul and
Mm,
soul records, R&B and stuff like that. That's the main thing I'm listening to. But music is, it surrounds my life. I know a lot of people say like music saved my life, but it's true. Cliche as it is, I don't necessarily know exactly where I would be without music, and it's extremely therapeutic.
Mhm.
So things that I may not be able to speak to a person, I can talk to the mic about it. It's unbiased. I can talk to the mic about anything. It's not going to judge me.
Right.
It's not going to do anything like that. So a lot of things that I go through, I put it in song form, and I let that be my therapy.
What's your most personal song to you?
Ooh, you know what? Most personal song to me. I got a lot of them. Slide is one personal song that was on the Metane album, the self-titled Metane album, and that's pretty much just based around family, being able to get with your family, and being able to celebrate that type of love when everyone's together. It's a dope kick it record. It's kind of like some West Coast stuff, but it's fire because 4th of July is kind of like our Christmas. It's the only time our family gets to come together. So Slide is like the theme song for that. And then, we have Spirit of Death, which is also out right now. And that kind of highlights some of the darker tones of things that I went through, trials and tribulations. But on the album coming up, you're going to be able to hear a lot more. You're going to be able to see a full journey from the dark to the light, in that. So it's going to have tons of personal. So I think the more personal records you're going to be able to hear on the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
get it. Let's go. Okay. So with that being, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cyclops. Let me not cut
No,
you
no,
off.
go ahead.
Okay. So with that being said, like, what does that process look like for you to create like each song?
Yeah, the process is different for each one. For one, it starts with either the notion, like I might have something that comes up in my head, and
Hmm.
I want to be able to write it down, but then I got to find the proper beat behind it or the instrumental that fits that flow. Or I will go across different instrumentals and tracks from producers, and whichever one speaks to my heart, that's where I start off with. It has to be able to speak to me. I don't really like forcing like
Okay.
music. I don't like to do that. I tried to do it before, and it just didn't rock out. So the best thing is just to let my heart lead the music. So
Okay.
once I get that, I'll start the writing process, and I will just take it back. I write a couple bars and I'll start all the way from the beginning, write a couple more, start all the way from the beginning,
Hmm.
and then I'll lock myself in the studio until it's done. And I might make probably about 7, 8 different rough drafts of a record before the final version is actually then it. Yeah, like I'll go through them so many times. So the process can be lengthy. Sometimes it can take a couple weeks to write a record. Sometimes it can take as short as 15 minutes to write a record, just depending on where I'm at. So the process is different depending on where I'm at. Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a good question.
So let me rewind just a few minutes because
Yeah.
I remember you saying earlier you were writing songs in the hallways of elementary.
Mhm.
So let me ask you, during that time, what were you writing about? It's elementary, like
Is
the
elementary?
lunch table, playground, like.
Probably. Man, man, probably. I would pick apart a lot of different influences that I had, and I would at the beginning, I would cater it towards that. Like, okay, what are other people really talking about? But then I learned to really more so cater things towards my life personally. So yeah, when in the elementary school, I'm pretty sure that shit sounds elementary. Excuse my language. Hey, can we cuss on here?
Yes, yes. I told you this is a conversation. Look, this is a conversation at the dinner table,
Hey,
eating
I had to
chicken.
make sure I'm over here. I got hooked.
Yeah, like,
No, you good.
Never
You
gonna invite him
good.
back.
like yes. You could cuss out. No, don't cuss
Yeah,
all you want. But like,
yeah. But the elementary shit sound elementary. So it's one
See.
thing.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me ask you this: if you could describe your journey, like up to this point, what are 3 words that you would use to describe your story?
3 words to describe the story. Innovative, uh, trials, and a blessing.
Okay.
Crazy. Blessing. Let's just move blessing towards the beginning of that one because
Okay. Come on,
yeah,
somebody. Yeah.
put the blessing towards that. Yeah, we put that because man, listen, man, God took me to some places, but He also brought me back, and so I already know, like That's the main thing. Yeah. So that would be my 3 words to describe my journey so far.
That was a good answer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. The Most High always.
Hey.
For sure.
Okay. So let's get into this track that we have today.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. So the track, let me start here first. Are we talking about Sirens?
Great, I think so. Yes, the one that has the video out.
Okay, cool. Because there's a couple of them, so I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, look, I got some of your songs.
You know, we were like, damn, egg on my face. But yeah. Sirens is a record that it's very gritty. It's more so street, and it's a warning shot. So I had been pretty much chilling for about a year and a half. I dropped Unreleased Affection in 2022 towards the beginning, but I had been chilling ever since then. And that was more so on a neo soul vibe. So I wanted to bring everything back to the bars, get back to the Mercy side of things, the Metane side of things. So Sirens is pretty much a warning shot just to let niggas know I'm coming. So I put it out there. There was nothing else attached to it. It was just boom, Sirens. So pretty much, when you hear them sirens, Metane's coming with some shit. It's coming. So that's exactly what the premise of that record is.
And he's giving y'all no mercy when he's coming.
Yeah. Bars. No pun.
Who produced this?
Oh my god. Yevon. Cat named Yevon out in Germany.
Really?
Fire.
Okay.
How you find job?
Yeah.
How you do that?
Man, I be
True.
Connected, man. I'll be searching it connected. Actually, Yevon has a few different tracks on the album that's coming up. He produced a few of them. I think he produced like 4 or 5 records off the album. Okay. Yeah, he's fire.
All right.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop off a screen.
Okay.
You're gonna introduce the track, and we're gonna get into it, and we'll come back with our feedback.
Yeah, let's get it. Y'all are now about to hear Sirens, which is going to be exclusively on the Mercy album, dropping this Friday. Check it out.
Listen, I ain't trying to change shit, I'm just saying when Pac died, ain't been the same since. Cause all you niggas is pussy, toting Glocks with your apron. Hit them all with your broad and buy all the garb and exchange shit. Faint risks, we in a matrix that's needing maintenance. The complaint is we missing basics, shit is outrageous. My main bitch said I retired and got complacent. Now I gotta recycle my drive just like I'm Mavis. I can't miss when God's my target assist. Walk on the water, bitches pardon the kicks. Approachably unapproachable, so just caution a bit. But my piece but got warlocked like a guardian flick. Test 1 and see. Come on, please give me least something to read, but it means to leave someone to weep. Death coming threes. I'm in the business with niggas bitch on performance fees, but I ain't tripping cause most my digits is overseas. Don't fuck with me, turn niggas to potpourri. Always watching like Mona Lisa. I'm a product of Jesus with the mark of the beast. So if you ever cross me, just don't get caught in the streets. East. Swear I'm in my zone now. Only react to the people saying to calm down. Like how I've been betrayed and triumphed over my pain. Time to put in this work before I call out. The sirens only imply we living in violence. So ride with a 9 to 5 with no one beside you. Be mindful who fall in line with living is vital. The guys who will count your dimes will switch up and snipe you. Damn, what a tragic story to tell. Half these niggas can finish shit cause shit they know it themselves. When the silence so deep it's noisy as hell. Spent your life running away from the churches just to meet your Lord in a cell. But the man inside you succeeds because the boy would've failed. Receptive to the message is not a void in the mail. But some of you fuckers is corny as hell. Talking cash shit out your mouth just to spend it all on a prayer. I hope he save you, or whoever the fuck you pray to. Flushing color out the bird to the great goose. Some niggas just can't move when they gift would've made room. They all they got is 6 feet by 4 when awake to play who? Falling in love brought trust issues. Fuck a rekindle. Even if you do, they fuck different. I don't care if I lose, but a nigga love winning. Even my failures got a dub in it, nigga. Swear I'm in my zone now. Only react to the people saying to calm down. Like how I've been betrayed and triumphed over my pain. Time to put in this work before I call out. Sirens. Sirens.
Yo, I like that.
Yo, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yo, I appreciate that.
And I'm gonna say this because the thing is, I've heard your R&B music. I've
Yeah,
heard your so hearing this is a whole different lane for me to follow you in. You know,
mm,
and like you said, you coming with bars, and not a lot of people can say they're coming with bars.
yeah.
You know,
Thank you.
so I'm loving the track.
Thank you.
And yeah, and the guy that produced it, he did his thing on it too. Like it complements both. Like y'all complement each other. The beat and your lyrics, they complement each other. So yes,
Yeah, right
I
on.
love it.
Right on, man. I appreciate
Yeah, I gotta agree. I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I'm surprised. Like that
it.
was great. Like the production on that was spectacular. Like he said, everything just came together so well. Like it's so well crafted. I loved it. I loved it. And like he said, like not a lot of people can say they putting out lyrical content, but you definitely are. Like you giving me J. Cole all the way, and I love that. I love that for
That's
real.
an honor to get that accolade. No, thank you. No, I
For
appreciate
real, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And the thing is, like, it doesn't even sound like I hate to say it like this, but it doesn't sound like it's coming from Florida. It
It
doesn't
don't. That's what I was
like
thinking too.
like it's not a Florida sounding type song.
it. Yeah, well, my heart in the Midwest anyway.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can tell.
so yeah, but no, I know, that's love. I appreciate that.
For
Yes, yes.
real, for
Like, but
real.
I feel like that song could get played anywhere and just get mad love because, like I said, be- because of the lyrical content that you put out with it is on point.
Thank you, thank
So,
you,
and we're gonna push it as much as we can.
thank you,
So,
thank you.
What would you
um,
rate this song out of 10?
who
Me?
me?
Yeah, you artist.
Oh,
Um, based off, well, if I compare it to the album, I would rate it. I'll probably give it like an 8.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. I would give it to the 8. It's an extreme compliment to everything else. I don't like to be put in a box, quote unquote. So there's tons of different records that I make. I make some funk records. What I'm saying, like DJ Cyclops. I had some R&B records, like Brown Honey is probably one of my biggest records out. But I like to be able to switch it up and give people, a nice plethora of different stuff to listen to. So, but yeah, I would definitely rate it at 8.
That's what's up. I think I'm surprised because you were saying like it was giving me like I was expecting like Halloween, you were saying horror. I was like, I don't know what I'm about to get myself into
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
But that was good.
yeah. No, I
Yes.
appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't want to be too overbearing with the horror on that one. What I'm saying? Like I said, it was more so the Halloween. That's why I just wanted to leave the teaser at the end,
Yeah.
let
so
people.
I'm sitting here and I'm wrapping my brain around everything,
Yeah.
and I realize who you remind me of. Strange Music, Tech Nine, Chris Calico, all of them. I feel like
Yeah. Shout out to Tech 9, man. Shout out to Tech 9, man.
yeah, I feel like you will mesh great with them,
Yeah.
because a lot of people with strange music is not it's not your ordinary sounding music,
Mm.
Mhm.
and I feel like this because you can sing, you can rap, I want to hear this funk now because I'm a big funk fan, so I need to go hear that.
Oh
But
man,
I feel like you will mesh well with them as well.
uh,
So yeah,
Who are some of your influences?
man, shit. Like, there's so many. If we talking like things that I came up on, of course, Biggie, Pac, huge influence. Michael Jackson, Prince, huge influence. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eminem, huge influence. You can hear the influence of Eminem in some records. Busta Rhymes, Ludacris,
Mm.
8 Ball MJG. Man, who we go? 50. Who else? And then if you're talking about like in today's era, J. Cole, Kendrick, a lot of those, like I like to follow. I follow the greats. Not to say that there's one greater than the other. Of course, everyone
Mhm.
has their own opinion, but those have been the most encompassing of what my influence derives from.
Okay.
gotcha,
If you could
gotcha.
choose three, yeah, three of your influences to do a tour with right now, who would you choose?
Eminem, J. Cole, Kendrick. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay, okay,
oh,
straight like that.
Yeah,
like
man.
and that would be a dope ass interview. I mean interview concert. I see. I'm already playing
Yeah.
fucking interview. Like,
See, see.
Yeah,
like yes, that would be a dope ass concert because I would pay to go see that. I
man,
would.
man, listen, man, that'll be a blessing, man. If that day ever comes to be on stage, saying at least with one of them
And
will
then
be
y'all do like a whole like track together all four of y'all.
Mhm.
crazy. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
that'd be crazy. Definitely,
So,
definitely.
Crazy.
but before we get any further,
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Mocha, I got a surprise. You know I like surprises. So
Okay,
I
let me
like
know.
surprises. So we got a surprise. We're gonna play us another snippet, and and then we'll get back into it because I want the world to see how versatile you are with your sound. So let's
Okay.
go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm with it. I like that. Let's do it.
that's good.
Are you a social smoker while you're drinking? Do you need a cigarette? You're written all over your face, what you thinking? I'll be a lighter in my addiction. Do tell me, lovely, how you liking my TV? Dirty, don't you? But you liking them dirty, don't you? Don't you hurt me? Damn girl, I'm feeling you got a low. Got me waiting these days just for happy hour. Where you headed next? Can I tag along? Just a couple more shots before I take it down. And I keep it down, I'ma visit you. While you running, baby, wait a minute. I'ma get my all so you can take it. Need a little break, take a little sip, just a little bit. She know my intention, I keep saying no, but she steady replenish. And I keep on sipping this liquor and stiff and got me in my feelings. She sweet as a Remy, I'm sipping so plenty. Tell me which shot for me. Tell me which shot. Tell me what you got for me. Sharp as a jack in the glass, she wants me. Tell me which shot for me. Tell me which shot. Tell me what you got for me. Brandy is fine, finer than wine. Mama's tequila, she come with the spice. Can mix her with keep a little marble ice and all different flavors, but still bottom line. She sweet as a Remy, I'm sipping so plenty. Tell me which shot for me. Tell me which shot. Tell me what you got for me. Tell me what you got for me.
Okay, then. Multi-talented. I see you.
Appreciate. I wasn't expecting that, yo. That's
I tell you, we got to do surprises over here. That's what we do.
yeah.
We do some
Okay,
surprises.
little range
So
on them. I heard
so
that.
let me say this: by being Mr. R&B, who I am, that's what everybody knows me by because I love R&B music. So this, I don't know, this gave me that Miguel vibe.
Word. Okay.
Hmm.
Like I hear you and Miguel on this song together because it almost sounds like you almost sound like him in different parts of this song.
Oh, word. Okay.
Like so, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, like this is dope.
Wow.
Like I want, like I said, I can't wait to hear the album Friday because if you got all this versatility wrapped up in one, I can't wait to hear it from beginning to end. I feel like this is one of those projects that you can't skip. You got to listen to song after song after song.
Man, listen, man.
That's big. That's big now.
That is.
Yes.
Listen, that's an honor, man. I'm truly humbled by that because that truly means a lot, man. Thank you. Like I was not expecting you to pull that one. To pull that one out. I feel like, man, shout out to Unreleased Affection. If y'all ain't got that, go get that too.
I
Um,
like both of them. I definitely would play both of these. Like not even out in the venue, just in the car. You know what I'm saying? Just vibing. I would play both of them. I like both of them that much for real. Yeah.
thank you.
So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
which one do you like doing better, singing or rapping?
Shit. um, you know what? Probably rapping because when it comes to my personal artistry, that's where everything started with, and that's where I reside with. But I can't. I mean, I can, but I still like to add some type of melody and in the records, regardless of whether it's mainly hip hop driven or not. I still like to add some type of aspect of it. So I'll say still the hip hop aspect is still where what you're gonna get most of the time. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you. I don't know. Can I say it? I can say whatever I want to. I
Yeah.
think you. I think that now I don't know. I might be wrong. Like I'm definitely going to go listen to more of your music. I'm interested, but I think you're a better rapper than a singer. Don't get me wrong. Like you're a good singer. Okay, you could be better, but you're a good singer. Okay, but I think you're a immaculate rapper.
I
Definitely.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. And you know what? And a lot of people say, singer because that's kind of like the accolades of what things are like lay with. I just say like I can hold a note. I
Okay.
hold a note, man. I'm not really a singer though. Like if he really just, coming down to the nitty gritty of things, but no, but no, and I, what I'm saying, I ride with you on that one too, Mocha, because like I said, like my heart's more so in the music as far as hip hop goes.
Yeah.
But if I can add a little melody in that shit, I'm gonna do that too.
Okay, and I
and,
ain't mad at you. I like it. I
and
like
see, the
it.
thing is,
Thanks.
when you are singing,
Mhm.
it's not no auto tune on it. Like it's
Man, no, man. Listen, I got a man.
like
Listen, and it's nothing against auto tune, but also too when it comes to myself, when it comes to whole melodies or doing records that are more so based like that, and I think honestly, there's like out of like hundreds of hip hop records I've done, that's probably like maybe one of like maybe three that I'm just strictly singing on.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick my range. Listen, if it ain't gonna hit, not gonna do it. I mean, I ain't gonna not gonna fool myself like,
Facts. Facts.
I know my lane. I mean, I'm gonna stay in my lane with it. So, but I just make sure that I stay in the pockets in which I can hit. I'm definitely not gonna be blowing like a Miguel, which kind of throw me out. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga's a singer. You know what I'm saying? He does that. Like I said, I'm gonna just hold a note where I can hold it at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go here. I'll stay right here with it.
Same.
Yeah.
Got you. Well, Mocha, is it that time?
It's that time. It's that time.
It's that time.
Yeah, we got more
So
surprises. What's up?
we went.
Oh.
So we did before the music. We
Yeah.
did during the music. Now the show really starts. The show is called After the Music Stops. So this is where we get to know you outside the music.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
So Mocha, I'm gonna let you kick it off, and then it come back to me.
All right, so we're gonna start here because we just listened to the song "Sirens" and you said this is a warning shot. I've taken off about a year or so, blah blah blah. Right? What are you warning them exactly? Like, tell me why you what do they need a warning for? What
Well,
makes you stand out? Why you different? Why we rooting for you?
the well, let me say this. Outside of music, I'm extremely humble. Even in music, I'm extremely humble. You know what I mean? Because anything that's given can't be taken. However, I do know when it comes to this music shit, I'm one of the best out. And I can stamp that myself. And I have many, artists in the industry that can stamp it as well. Like I am an artist, you know what I mean? Like, so I does this in a warning shot. It's just like, all right, letting, people, go ahead and do your thing. But now when I'm back around, I'm gonna really show you how the shit supposed to be done.
Okay.
Like even when it just comes to, and it's not necessarily about just the records themselves, even though that's most of it, but it's also too just how you carry yourself on stage. I mean, if you put me up against, probably one of the biggest artists, I could probably guarantee I'm going to have more stage presence and performance and blow it out the water just based off that alone, because it's all about technique. It's all about etiquette. You see a lot of people get on stage, hundreds of thousands, millions of followers. They just right there in one spot, rapping like this, hand covering over the mic. There's no eye contact with the crowd. There's no crowd interaction. You're not working the stage. You're not doing anything like that. So I know when it comes to me and this music, I'm a complete package. You're going to get a little bit of everything, if not everything in its entirety. So the warning shot is just let them know, hey, man, get it in while you can, because once I come, I'm about to stop all that shit.
Okay. We hear you. Well, I don't know if they heard you. They gonna hear you though. They gonna hear you on this Friday.
Yeah.
He's coming from y'all heads.
But hip hop is also too. It's a competitive sport. It's competitive nature. And it's no diss to nothing like nobody anything like that, because I respect the culture and I ride for the culture all day. I'm a support and I'm a pull up and all that stuff. What I mean? It's just the competitive nature of the hip hop. What I'm saying? Just the spirit of hip hop. That's all that is.
So let me ask you this: from the time you started to the time today, what has been like? What have you seen, far as hip hop, how it's evolved over the years, and like you said, it's become a competitive thing now. So, what have you seen over the years?
Over the years, I've seen I've seen the power shift, and it's a dope thing. And the reason I say power shift is because it started off hip hop bars and lyrics, right? And then it got more commercial. Things are more club hits. People nice beat, catchy chorus, playing in the club. Niggas ain't really saying shit.
Facts.
Catchy. But then it started to bend back to the hip hop, but not necessarily only in the males. I see the women out here running shit. And that's a dope thing to see, regardless of people don't like the type of things that they may be talking about. If I'm gonna be honest, it's no different than what the guys been talking about. It's just now that the women are saying it.
Thank you.
But right now, women are fucking running this shit. And some of the women that's coming out here aren't necessarily talking about the, my this and that. They coming with straight fucking bars and heat. And that's a magnificent change in culture that I love to see. Is I like to see that shift. Women representing for the culture and putting on and letting motherfuckers know, shit, I can rap too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something that I've noticed over the years in that shift. And I believe within that is going to really bring it back to the bars and what true hip hop is. History repeats itself. It's coming back around. I feel like we right there. We ain't there yet, but we getting there.
Okay. And since you talk about the women, like, who would you want to collab with, far as women wise, who's out right now?
Good question.
That is a great question. That is a great motherfucking question. Rhapsody. Always love Rhapsody.
Okay.
Always being very, very, very dope to me. There's a chick out in London named Mims. She's fucking fire too. Crazy heat with the bars. However, if there was to be something that I wanted to, attach to as far as like mainstream sound, I love that. I'll hop on the track with Cardi B in a minute.
Yes. Okay. I support this message.
Track with Cardi in a minute. Hot minute, yeah.
Okay. Hey, good. I don't need nobody going out, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. I'm not a fan of the commercial music of hers. Okay. Now, if you get her album and you actually hear the stuff that she's, the songs that's not played on the radio, those are the ones that I rock with. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Bodak Yellow. I'm sorry, but she had a song on that same album with Migos, what's it called? Lick. I think it was Lick, but it was dope. And
Mhm.
then on the she did the second album and was dope with the music outside of the I like this and all that stuff. But it's not the commercial songs I like from her. I'm sorry.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
ain't nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
man. Ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with that. Hey,
Yeah.
man, and I feel you. I feel you. The reason I like Cardi B so much, because I'm not a really fan of the commercial stuff, is, but I'm a fan of Cardi B because I'm a fan of Cardi B. She's mad authentic. And a lot
Okay.
of people don't necessarily, follow what you do. They follow who you are. Cardi B gonna be Cardi B wherever the fuck she goes. You know what I mean?
Facts. That
Like
is
that
true.
doesn't change. So I think that's why she's on my list on that one to be able to collaborate with, because she gonna be Cardi wherever.
True.
I got
True.
a lot of respect for that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why do
Okay.
you think people gravitate towards um your music or towards you, like you said?
I think people gravitate towards my music is because the person that they are able to see off the stage. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm humble. I stay to myself. I stay out the way, but I'm very supportive. But I'm a ride for you. And I'm not gonna ask anything back. Especially when it comes to the culture out here in Orlando. Orlando is very unified. It got a little
Mhm.
destructured when COVID hit, but I think that's pretty much nationwide. Period. When it came
Yeah.
to the music scene. But before, it was very, very unified. And I'll be out in the crowd and, just like, last night, I was at an event called Free Yourself. Shout out to Free Yourself, the whole wave over there. And, people asking me, you hitting the stage? You hitting the stage? I'm like, nah, man, I'm just here to support. I just want to see everybody else rock, and I think within that and just being like, man, he's a real, he's a humble guy, he's a real cool cat. But then
Right.
you see me on stage, you're like, what the fuck? I had no idea that's what's coming out of you. You know what I mean? So I think just with that, that's what really makes people want to be able to follow it. And then also too, on top of that, everyone can be like, yeah, I do this, I rap, I do hip hop
Right.
music. But a lot of people be like, oh, okay. But when they hear it, they be like, oh shit, you're actually pretty fucking good. Let me check out the rest of your shit.
And
So
what's so funny is that's exactly what I did to you because I saw that you were next on the lineup and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's fine. And then I saw you follow me and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But now talking to you, I
hey man,
follow you
hey,
back now. Okay,
hey
I
man,
only
listen,
do shit I
hey,
believe in, okay?
hey, listen, hey, don't knock it till you try it, baby.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
No,
man.
that's what's up though.
So yeah, that's probably one of my biggest powers is just like that, because this is not the first time. That's, of course, obviously being in the culture, that's gonna happen a lot, especially if people don't know who you are. But when you get to be able to show the authentic side of yourself, and then you let the music speak as well, people can bridge that connection. So
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
absolutely.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would do you rather? Would you rather prefer just straight recording and no performing, or do you like hitting the stage versus recording?
It depends on what frame I'm in. If I if
Okay.
I'm if I'm performance driven, I will be on that stage a lot more than I'm actually in the studio. Because people got to be able to realize, like, just because it's artistry, it's still like a 9 to 5, and you can't burn yourself out by doing too much
Hmm.
of one other. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about balance. You gotta have that balance. So I don't like to do both heavy at the same time. I will burn
Okay.
the fuck out. So if I'm in the studio heavy, then I might perform here and there, or if I'm performing there, I'm in the studio here. But everything has to have a plan on a rhyme or reason. I gotta be, if I'm in the studio, it's because I'm in the studio with some type of purpose. It's meaningful. It means it's going to be placed somewhere in the future. You know what I mean? Like, it has to make sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Same with performing. Like, I don't like to oversaturate myself either.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm performing all the time, in one specific area, then you're going to have people just like, shit, I just seen him perform last Thursday. I know he going to perform again. I could miss that show. No, let me, leave a little exclusivity to myself and, perform here. So everything just has to be strategic.
Where do you prefer like prefer to perform at? Like what state, city?
Um, Orlando's been fired. Well, the whole state of Florida's been fired. Especially Orlando, because that's where I'm native at as of right now. Miami's a really lit place to perform. I love performing in Chicago, St. Louis, because that's that's home in that area. Bloomington, Illinois, that's home in that area. California is crazy to perform in. In LA, fire. You get to see different cultures. Everywhere you go is a different type of culture. Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of hard to be able to pick one, man. Because it really doesn't matter whether it's 5 people, 500, or 5,000. You're gonna
Right.
get the same performance as long as I'm touching that stage. So I got a lot of favorite places all over the map, to be honest with
That's what's up.
you. Yeah.
So how you been to Texas? Because I go ahead. How you been to Texas?
You know what I'm saying? No, what's up, man? I need to pull up on you. Yeah,
Oh, hey, we'll talk because I got some stuff working. So
yeah.
we'll talk.
Let
Yeah.
me know. I'll fly out there, man. Yeah, that'll
Oh,
be a blessing
oh,
to be able to touch. I only been out there like once, really. You know what I mean? So yeah, I need to go ahead and put Texas on more on the map. So
yes,
let's
yes,
talk. Let's talk.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a
If
wrap.
you had to describe your music as a food, which food would you pick?
If I had to describe it as a food, which food would I pick? A pizza.
That's new.
Yeah, that was new and quick. Like he had that
Okay.
in a cannon. He was ready.
Why you say that? Why you say pizza?
Say pizza because everybody loves it, but everyone loves like different things on it.
Mm.
Everybody
Hmm.
loves pizza, but everybody got different toppings on it. But I feel like I represent all that. Like if you want pepperoni pizza, I got that. You want a cheese pizza, I got that. You want all the meats, I got that. You want a barbecue pizza, I got that too. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Pizza because everybody can get what they want and everybody loves
I
Okay.
like it.
All
I
right.
ain't mad at you. I like that.
it.
All
Right.
right. I love pizza. So yeah.
There you go.
Period. Period. What has been the hardest part of your journey? Like, has there ever been a time where you were just like, I don't know if this is really what I want to do in this capacity?
Yep. As an artist, especially in today's era, you're gonna come across that a lot. You're gonna come
Yeah.
across that a lot. You're gonna get those days where you feel like this isn't working. You're gonna get those days where you might be in the studio and you just like I don't even want to record anything. I don't even want to touch a stage. You get that a lot because it's a very the industry is very biased. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
biased. If you aren't already a top name, a lot of people don't. They're going to be less susceptible to listen to you unless you're carrying some type of um, weight with your name on it. You know what I mean? So those are can be very discouraging. And one of the hardest things that you have to learn as an artist, and shout out to James, who taught me this a while back, is it's not about the people that you know, it's about the people that you don't know.
Mm.
I mean, 'cause the people that you know, there's a tendency to get kind of used to you, unless someone that they don't know is rooting for you, and then they like, oh shit, I've known this man. Oh, he's always been.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's always about being able to reach different levels. But being an artist is there's always discouraging moments. It's going to happen. So you just got to be able to build some type of resilience. Learn from your mistakes and see what you can do to move forward. You always gotta move forward. But yes, yeah, often there's times I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
So what would you be doing though? Like if you wasn't an artist, what would you be doing?
You know what? That's a hard question. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I got a little bit of idea. Um, I'm a creative all around. So, I like to paint too as well. I like to draw, I like to do custom shoes and things like that. I like to just be in a creative realm some type of way.
Hmm.
So it'll probably just be, behind the scenes, either working in, entertainment when it comes to like maybe like a Marvel or a Disney, working behind the scenes in production and things like that, or working behind the scenes in the music industry and helping to be like a producer and helping people get their push to where they need to go. Being able to provide the opportunities that I didn't necessarily have to other people that are coming up. That's what I'll be doing. So I wouldn't be too far from the industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Man, okay, wait. You said custom shoes. So like you the one that does like all the different paints on the shoes and all that stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, I started doing that out in high school off of an art project because my art teacher just passed me with an A for the year because I was just excelling. So I was bored. She was like, "Why don't you just paint something from home and bring them in?" So I just did a pair of shoes, and from there, whenever I can do them, I'll do some customs, like that. But That's more so like on the side thing. But yeah, I'll paint shoes. I'll do all that. You know, it's therapeutic too. Just sit with a brush and just paint. You know what I'm saying? And let your mind wander. Sometimes it's good to take a break from everything else. Like I said, the music
Gotcha.
industry can be very demanding. So, but yeah,
When
So
do you feel like? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
When do you feel like your time will be up? I know it's kind of a somber question, but
real dark, real quick. Like, when is it end? Like, damn, nigga, shit.
no, I think you're great. But
Dude, like you thinking about retirement? What's up with it, man? Funny question. I answered that in a few different ways on the album.
Okay.
But I want to be able to empty the tank. You know what I mean? As long as I still feel like I got some go, and then that I can still be relevant in the nature that people are vibing with my music. Not relevant in the nature as far as the name, but people that actually love the music. You know what I mean? Because there's a difference. As long as I got some gusto in the tank, I'm still gonna, let it out. Now I'm not gonna be like 50 out here still trying to, you know what I'm saying, talking about a release on Friday. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that, you know what I mean? But I do want to empty the tank. So I still got a lot left in me until that's done. Yeah.
So I know she kind of asked you a question about what is your favorite track earlier, but let me ask you this way: if you had to pick one song, put it in a time capsule, a opening saying like, I'm gonna say 100 years because I feel like we still be here. 100 years.
Yeah.
What song would that be when you put it in?
It's a record called Born Again.
Okay.
A record called Born Again. It's on the album. I'm sorry. My bad. He wasn't specific. He wasn't like, what's out now? So,
Okay.
Like, hey, look,
on the loophole. That's
it is what it is. Like, whatever song you feel like it needs to go in that time capsule that people need to hear 100 years from now. You said Born Again, so that's what we're going with.
Yeah, Born Again. And y'all once y'all hear it, y'all understand why it's gonna be one of those. But it's timeless. So it can live in any time. It's a timeless record. And it's one of those things that, people, of young ages can rock, people of middle ages can rock, and people of older ages can rock. And I've seen how that record has brung all those generations together when I performed it before, when they hear it. So yeah, Born Again is definitely gonna be that record for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cyclops, let's play a game. Start. We gotta start.
That's what I was about to say. Let's do it.
Okay. You first. Tell them.
We do it.
Wait. Okay. I'll tell you how it works. Let me tell you how it works.
Yeah, talk to me.
So we play this game. I'm sure you played it before. You've heard of it before.
Yeah.
We just give you two different options, this or that, and you choose which one you prefer. That's it. Okay?
That works. Let's do it.
All right. So Cyclops got 5 and I got 5. That make 10. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay?
Let's get it.
All right.
All right. First question: would you rather take 90s R&B or 2000s hip hop?
90s R&B.
Okay.
All day.
Basketball, football.
Football.
Okay. Steak or lobster?
Steak.
Huh?
Steak.
Steak. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Sweet or sour?
Sour.
Sour.
Mm.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back to one of your people that you want to work with.
Yeah.
Kendrick or Eminem?
Eminem.
Okay. You know yourself. He be answering real quick.
I know.
Quick. Don't give you no time to think or nothing. You better have your questions written down.
Oh shit.
All right. Let me do my five. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather, let's see, Kerry Washington or Gabrielle Union?
Gabrielle Union.
Okay, valid. Okay. Let's see. Would you rather date a woman with long hair or short hair?
Really don't matter, but
You gotta pick one.
I know. Um, long hair.
Okay. It don't matter. Okay.
Don't matter.
Okay. Would you rather vacation in, let's see, Europe or Mexico?
Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you rather go to the beach or a cabin?
Cabin.
All righty. And last one. I gotta make it real good.
All right. Get it.
Would you rather? Let's see. Okay. Would you rather get to perform for the president of the United States, whichever one you choose? It don't gotta be this one, or or
So y'all seen what happened to Chrisette Michelle? You trying to set me up? We ain't seen Chrisette since.
We don't have no quirks against this awful record.
Dang. Okay, would you rather perform for the president or would you rather perform like in a packed out stadium overseas?
Packed out stadium overseas.
Valid. Why?
Overseas is not it's not biased. Overseas, I love overseas because that's where most of my fan support actually comes from. Is overseas.
Really? Like where? Don't be capping.
No, Europe and India.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, I like Indian food, first of all.
Yeah, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's fire.
Dope. Okay. Go ahead, Cyclops. What
I
was you
already did my 5.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, next question is, if you had to give advice to the artists coming up under you or even your peers, what would you tell them? Just as far as being in the industry.
Advice that I would give is to, no matter how many times you hear no matter how many times the door shuts in your face, no matter how many times you looking and your followers ain't going up or whatever it is, just to keep going and to keep at it. And if you have to go back to the drawing board, just go back to the drawing board. All it takes is one. It just takes one. Out of thousands of records you do, one is all it takes. And it would just be to have thick skin, be resilient, be able to learn. Don't think you know it all, because the moment that you think you know it all, you've already lost. Always be a sponge, be receptive to criticism, be able to learn, be able to grow, because all of those things are what makes an artist. You can't go through the bad shit. I mean, you can't just go through the good shit and not any of the bad shit.
Right.
Really think about artistry. Some of the hottest records comes through people's pain. And some of those hottest records, people get a heartbreak. We like, ooh, I can't wait till that album drop. I know.
That's Mary J. Blige all day.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So just be able to use the pain to be able to push you forward. And don't stop, man. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Keep your Most High or whoever it is that you pray to, keep them ahead of you and let them guide your footsteps.
That was at the song. If y'all didn't catch that, he said,
He said what?
Whoever y'all pray to.
Oh, yeah. No, not yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So before we get out of here, 2 things. I want you to, because we got some new viewers. I want you to tell them about Mercy Week.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
then I want you to tell them where they can follow you at on all social media platforms.
Absolutely, man. For all the new listeners and new followers, y'all are in tune for a great time. Y'all can follow me on all platforms at This Is Metane. You can stay in tune at my website at www.thisismetane.com. You can follow me on the new latest music that's getting ready to come out. And also you can cop you some dope merch and also follow the different news. This is Mercy Week because I love horror. Album is coming, but before that, of course, we had tonight that kicked off Mercy Week. And we also have the listening party for the album. For if you want to go ahead and check out the album before it drops, you can pull up the First Class Smoke Shop and Lounge, October 12th, 8 p.m. Free entry. Come get your smoke on, come get your drink on, come get your vibe on with me and the rest of the gang. It's gonna be fire. Album drops October 13th on Friday for Mercy. You check out the website. You can go ahead and hit that pre-save as well. And I'm also going to be performing with the Innovators this Saturday, October 14th at Grumpy's Underground. Make sure y'all tune in to go ahead and get that schedule.
All right, all right, all right. Y'all heard it. All the good stuff that's happening this week. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all go get the album.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to pre-save it when I get off of here.
Yes, sir.
'Cause, like I said, I want to go. I want to hear this whole album from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Now, and I really want to hear "Born Again" since you said that was a song that's going in the time capsule. So
Time capsule's going in there.
yeah, okay. Mocha,
Mm?
what you got for us before we get out of here?
All right, so y'all know me. I'm a woman of many words, but I'm gonna keep it short today. All I would say, all I would say to all the people listening, now and forever after, is to, like he said, keep going, even though people tell you no. You can reinvent yourself as many times as you want to. You can do anything you want to at any point in time, like literally. So take advantage of who you are and what skill sets you have. Don't take those for granted. The big things, the little things, the things you're not good at, all those things. Use them to your advantage. That's what I would say. It's your girl, Mocha the Mack. You can follow me on all platforms at Mocha the Mack.
All right, and I'm very few words, but today I feel like I just want to say to everybody. I don't care if you're in the music industry. I don't care what industry you in or in life. Period. Y'all stay focused on what you want to do in life. Don't let nobody distract you, and stay focused on your why. And also, don't let nobody disturb your peace. Nobody or nothing disturb your peace.
Right.
And you can find me, DJ Cyclops 210, on all social media platforms. And you can find this podcast on Higgs Cartel Radio. And follow us on IG, Higgs Cartel Radio, and the podcast, ATMS underscore podcast on IG. And man, this has been another great. Man, I really hate to go because this has been a awesome
Yeah, he kind of
com-
cool out with us. He kind of
yeah. Like, this has been an awesome conversation with Metane. And like I said, y'all go get it this Friday. If some places will be out Thursday night at 11 p.m. So that's how they do on media platforms. So just saying, uh, y'all go get it. Y'all make sure y'all. So it's good. It's the listening party on Thursday. Is it open to the public?
Open to the public. Pull
It's
up.
in Orlando, okay? So
Yeah.
don't just
So
be pulling up to
yeah.
we don't know where. It's in Orlando, okay?
First class. First class.
First
Smoke shop
class.
and
There
lounge
you go. There you go.
in Orlando. Let's get it.
Pull up, get you a cigar, and guess listen, vibe all night.
All
And
night.
then y'all make sure y'all go see him Saturday at Grumpy's Underground.
There you go.
That
And
sounds kind
Orlando
of
as
lit.
well. In Orlando as well. Yeah.
So, and then we go bring it to Texas soon. So y'all be on the lookout. So yeah. So
Yeah.
like I said, this has been another great conversation on After the Music Stops, brought to you by His Cartel Radio. And you can catch us on all social media platforms, streaming this podcast. And y'all know, like I say, every time we end the show, and we're gonna get it right this time.
All right.
Y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and you never know who's in the hot seat next. Peace, y'all.
Gangster.